The next thing I'm going to go over is how do you program your phone numbers into the Nimbus so that you can actually start receiving calls. To do this, what we're going to do, we're going to select connectivity and then select inbound routes. As you can see, there is a temp number in here. We're going to add a new inbound route. So we have a description. So what do you want to associate this phone number with? I'm going to just set this as main. DID number. So this is the phone number that we want to be programmed into our system. Obviously, the only phone numbers you can program into your system are numbers that you know you own and pay for from your SIP provider and/or any other provider you may have. But in this case, I'm going to enter the phone number. Now, if you look, I entered 10 digits. This does vary depending on what your provider is. In most cases, it's going to be 10 digits, but this all depends on what is your provider sending you. How many digits are they sending you? Are they sending you 10? If so, your numbers have to be programmed in 10 digits. Are they sending you 11? If so, I would have to add 1951 in front of this phone number to be able to get the call in from the provider. So we'll leave it as that. All the other settings in here are very rarely manipulated. There's really no reason to do it unless there's a very specific configuration that's being done. One would be alert info. This I'll go into potentially in a deeper dive. But what this does is you can potentially make the ringtone different when a specific number is called. We do use this. This is beneficial, but that is a more complex configuration and requires integration from what phone model you're using or manufacturer and getting that alert code to actually work. So we'll go over that in another video, but for now we'll just disregard it. So now that we have the description and the phone number programmed here, we have to tell the phone system, where do I want this call to go? Do I want it to go to a ring group? Do I want it to go to a specific extension? Do I want it to go to potentially a day IVR? I mean, there's a lot of different options you can have here, but in most cases, the main number is going to need to go to something that can have your business hours program. For instance, from 8 to 5, let's say you want a day recording to play, but outside of those business hours, you actually want a night message to play. That's actually what we're going to go over in the next video on how you would configure that and how all that works. So, see you in the next video.